Hello everyone, Civ Extraordinaire here, and today, as my first video, now that I have a new, well I shouldn't say new, I'm back in my old living space since I moved from my college apartment. I wanted to do a quick video on monuments, granaries, and when and where you should build your first ones. Um, Now of course, this is a recording or a game I'm quickly picking up from my previous Let's Play that I'm at, well, my current Let's Play that I'm doing as the Mapuche, and I thought this would be a great point in time to really show you guys when and where is the best time to start building your monuments and granaries, of course. So as you can see, I've got this settler positioned. In the next turn, I'm going to found a city, and then you should see your first big pop-up screen. After, I'm going to set this guy to auto-explore. After you found your city, and that's going to prompt you, it's going to give you a build queue, and it's going to show you several options. So let's just see real quick. Let's found our city of Wente Mapu. Alright, and here, because I'm playing with secret societies, we have the Old God Obelisk, which provides a few more bonuses, but it's essentially the same in terms of culture output, and it's been changed with Gathering Storm. So with your granary, and you get 1 food and 2 housing. Now that may not seem very big later on, but in the beginning, when you are especially in harsher places like tundra or a desert, and you have very little yields to work with, a granary can make the difference between several turns when you initially get your pop, and that's important especially when you're competing for loyalty against other civs. Now with the monuments, you also get a yield, but it's culture, which isn't as important right in the early game when you're first starting out and you want to build settlers. However, what it is important for is growing your borders, and it also serves another bonus, as you can see here, or another purpose. You also get loyalty if you do not have full pressure, and if you have, if you do not have a stable full loyalty, your loyalty gauge is not completely full, as you can see here. But as I have full loyalty, I will get the 2 culture, which means that as I click to build the obelisk, and I finish it, I will get 2 culture, which is really going to help boost my border expansion, which means that I can get better tiles. So if I want to get this strategic resource, then it sounds like a pretty good idea to build this monument, especially if I don't have any horses anywhere else in my empire. So I do here, so it's not as important, but that's something to consider. Now, if you want to build, let's say I want to build a granary, what are some reasons that I would want to do that? Well, aside from I don't really have any low yield tiles, maybe I have some high yield tiles and I need that extra housing. So you can really go 2 ways with this. If you are working like, let's say, bananas, and you're growing very quickly, you're going to need that extra housing space to really prevent amenity loss, as well as continue to grow at a steady rate, which can be very important later on when you get more advanced governors like Pingala and you want to start boosting your science later on, or you really want to start trying to pressure other civs and deter them from settling. So those are really the monument and the granary are 2 different approaches. With the granary, if you're emphasizing more of a tall play in your initial cities and you're not considering founding too many, you're going to keep them relatively close to the capital, like with the Mayans play style, then you're probably going to build a bunch of granaries in your city. But if you're expanding wide and you have empires near here, empires near your borders pressuring you, and you're low on loyalty, then I would also consider getting a monument, which can be very important in the long run, like I'm doing here. So this was just a very brief tutorial on monuments and granaries. If you're building a granary, build it if you have low yields or if you need that extra housing, and you're working high yield food tiles. Build monuments if you need that extra culture to grab some borders, or grab some strategic resources, or if you're facing loyalty pressure from another civ. So just a quick recap, um, and I just wanted to get this out really quick and easy, and make it in an easy, compressed format for new players to understand. Of course, there's more complex strategies, and why you may want to differentiate your use, but those are just some of the more basic reasons for why you would build a monument first or a granary. If you guys have any questions about this, please let me know in the chat or the comments below. Also, do you guys usually just default and have a basic strategy where you build monuments or granaries specifically in all your cities? If so, why? And do you usually just go straight to settlers, or do you guys like to set up your capital with a few granaries and monuments? So, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe. I should have more Mapuche videos out and some more videos covering, or some more tutorials out covering some different topics. So if you guys have any recommendations, let me know. This was just a quick tutorial. In the future, I hope to go more in depth, but I am a bit short on time right now.